Pop.
Pop.
Pop. Pop. Pop.
Real men. The man sleeps, and between his breathing is the cat's dark version of remembered living, half search, half pleasure motor assessing the flat shine fur of this life. The man sleeps, and in the hallway my dead brother is caught in the old painting, hanging in the hall, happy in his chair. Social colors, Matisse-like outlines, Alexandra's version of his world, in which he's wearing sneakers painted green on the bottom and looking at me, still awake, while the cat registers deeper into his purring until he is hunting with his mind, and the man begins the seesaw breath of joy and danger, day and night. He loves me not, asleep. We had a fight, I think, but the fights stack up like white plates in the dark cabinet and look alike by now, and sound alike too, as if he's going back for the language he wanted to chide his former lover with, for that strange showcase, the long table fully set in a dining room, elegant but for no one, and when every other room in the house was a mess. The man remembers and will say it to me, rearranged as now, for the fight in this relationship, that I live a disordered life, and it is disordered, and I am older than most of the people I love, and every pain is finite and has a chair, and sometimes I sit in one of living's chairs to look down at what happened one night from the 70s, tossed out of a bar for no reason, waking up in the bloodied funhouse mouth of a doorway, both eyes shattered with dawn but happy, that I could still barely move into Ninth Avenue's light. We both go back to varying scenes from two lives of single inventions into this night of lives that invented a stately chase and let us be in this city with this cat and these paintings barely depicting worlds in the hallway. I can never get to sleep like this. The past, caught up to the darkness vibratory, silence next to that, when the man stops counting and the cat rustles like a nightly hero in a running dream. They're done. I have to finish the fight in my head, by myself, and look at the man once more, and enter the night unarmed. The most important moment for me, I think, as a writer, I really have to say it was when I got a fellowship to the Fine Arts Works Center in Provincetown. I was newly sober, and I was in the city, and I had a job that I really thought I had to stay in order to be responsible and sober and blah, blah, blah. And I just started being serious as a writer, and just started graduate school and graduated and got out and got into the work center. And it was the first time in my life that writing was the only thing I had in front of me. It's the only time I had that moment. And, when I finished my first book, and I never had that moment again. I mean, I've always had a life since then, and it's been interrupted by other lives. And so I have to thank Provincetown and the sea.
That's awesome.